Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a new episode of Modded Divinity Original Sin 2. I'm Panda XP, and last time we went on ahead and essentially we got some skills. We fought the some of Griff's hooligans essentially, and we finished some of the fights down with Withermore and freed his soul jar. And now we're gonna go on ahead and start the arena. Now, the arena in this game can be somewhat difficult overall if you are not prepared for it. I'm hoping that I am amply prepared. I would like to think that I am, but in the case that I'm not, we can always do something else, but I wanted to go ahead and give it a try because we're all level 4, and it'll be pretty interesting for us. So let's go ahead and talk to some of these people.
Nice. Just nice. Hoping the next batch is better than nice.
Okay, well, that dude didn't have much to say. Talk to Ivor, the wasted one. Oh, the vast one, sorry.
Your bones vibrate to the rhythm of his greeting.
Well, get a load of you. You got swagger, I'll give you that. But I reckon I could squash you like a bug with just my left thumb.
Oh, let's just go ahead and ignore what he said and just ask him about this place.
Look around, Elf. What you see is what you get. It's a fighting arena. You step into it when it's your turn and take whacks at whatever comes barreling towards you. Glad I found it. Spent half my life ripping apart men and mages, sometimes for pay and sometimes for fun. If I've got to be stuck in here, I might as well prove I'm the one.
What is the one?
The one is a living god. Might sound crazy to you, but it's just the way of it. You battle in the arenas. You get divine power if you come out on top.
Let's ask him why the Magisters aren't doing anything about this arena down here at all.
Don't know about it. I didn't either till the one over there got me into it. These old ruins make a right fine battleground.
Let's ask him if he thinks he really is the one.
Yep. One thing the old woman taught me is to ignore anybody saying they're better than me. And let me tell you, Runt,
Fair enough.
by the looks of ya, I ain't got no reason to stop believing her now.
He grumbles what sounds like a farewell.
Alright. Well, seemed like a pretty cool dude. Our boy Ivor over here. Let's go ahead and talk to Mia, the faithful one.
She sizes you up as you approach. Her eyes narrow.
You've yet to experience the joy and pain of true combat, I see.
Oh, I mean, we're not the strongest, but we're getting stronger.
It's true that you sag like an arthritic vulture.
My
if
goodness.
you hope to ascend as the one, you must prove yourself a worthy host. Yet I see potential in you. You have a reason to fight. You could go far.
Let's go ahead and ask her about the one.
The spirit of the one is everywhere. It exists beyond us, yet will someday live in one of us.
Let's ask if she thinks that, if we could become the one. I mean, I think that we will definitely become the one, but see if she thinks that we can become the one.
I believe you could, but it's not certain. That's a tale only you can tell.
Oh, let's go ahead and ask why she's encouraging us in the first place.
I fight not to be named the one, but to reveal the one.
Okay, so she's kind of like a priestess of the one in general. She doesn't really want to be the one, but she wants to see somebody become the one. But okay, let's go ahead and say, yeah, we'll believe it. Fair enough.
It is the wise choice. Now you may enter the arena with the blessings of the one.
We really did that, honestly, to get this magic buff. So let's go ahead and quick save. We'll throw up a rest and say that we want to fight.
Good. Who aids you?
People at my command aid me. Okay. Okay. First of all, we're gonna want to move up with Sabille, but she's like real squishy, so I think we're just gonna delay turn with Sabille for now. Vayne, on the other hand, we can go on ahead and get moving on into here. Go ahead and save his AP. It's honestly fine. You can go ahead and jump up here. I cannot use teleport quite yet, but we can honestly just start buffing up and getting damage. Go ahead and just take out this archer. I mean, she's over here, so go ahead and just get this damage on her. That's annoying getting slowed, definitely. Alright, let's go on ahead and haste up. We'll walk up here with our boy Panda over here. We'll go ahead and get some AP back. Get some fire down. Okay, then we'll go ahead and Peace of Mind Los because she's got the most damage potential overall. And then let's just start taking out this archer, because honestly the fact that she came over here just means that we're just going to take her out immediately, because she's the hardest one, the easiest one to get to at this moment in time. Let's go ahead and full adrenaline. That way we can actually walk over here. As slow as we may be, but we actually have 2 turns, so it'll be okay. Let's go ahead and just end our turn. Oh, apparently we didn't? Okay. Fair enough. Alright, so we can actually hit the archer very effectively, so we're just going ahead and start hitting this dog combo, and we'll go ahead and encourage you to get the buff. To get the agony and just melt down their physical armor even more, because this dude's honestly pretty bulky. But we got majority of his physical armor down already, so that's pretty good. Okay, so we can actually start backstabbing her now. So she has very little weaknesses, well, physical and magical armor, but I'm just going to go ahead and go with the physical armor one. And just start hitting them. Now she's bleeding. We actually got a pretty good amount of damage on her. See, this is where we're going to go on ahead and armor frosting Los, because now we can have a lot more survivability. Use 14. We don't quite do enough damage to hit the CC, but I feel as though on a shield throw we will. Yes, now we do. We can CC both of them. And now I'm gonna go on ahead and fortify Los as well. But this is actually ideal that the mage has to come down over here because we waste their AP, because this is, it will actually allow us to be a little bit more optimal in our turn. Go ahead and just burn you. You can need to go. That's great. We can just get more damage on them. And there goes the archer, fantastic. and then I'll teleport the magic one over towards Fane, so that way if she moves, she'll get attack of opportunity. And that'll be the end of the turn. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and plus sacrifice. Knock over from behind. Just do some damage. There it is. We can hit a basic. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and knock both of them down once again. Fantastic. And just get a basic on them. Alright, so the combat is going absolutely fantastic right now as far as our CC and what we've been able to accomplish. Okay, that's honestly fine. Path is interrupted as far as that is concerned. We can walk down here, and then she won't be able to actually climb up the ladder right at the exact same time. I'm out of sight. Well, I guess I'll just go on ahead and block the ladder path again. Just save up my AP. I guess I'll just I can heal Los, and that'll be good. Alright. Let's get more damage off. Hopefully he will be done for. Fantastic. And then we'll heal, Alright, we actually don't need to heal, we can save our AP. Okay, and we'll just go ahead and get some damage off. Fantastic. Now the dog is bleeding. That is fine. Go ahead and put a shield, take care of the dog, anything shields up. Go ahead and case Beal. Clear Minder as well. And we'll go ahead and get some fireballs. Let's go ahead and hit down one, and then we'll just ignite and hopefully do the damage. Okay, so now we're gonna go loot these chests over here. I haven't actually looked over here yet, but there are in fact some chests that we can open. And we're about done with this encounter, and things have actually gone pretty well. So, I'm just gonna go over here and loot these things real quick. Alright, so we can't do that quite yet. We'll be able to do it next turn. Alright, so she's gonna heal herself a bit. Hit us up. Alright, so we don't actually have any poison products, unfortunately. Well, that's fair enough. We're gonna go over here with Panda. We're just gonna play dead so that way she doesn't target him. We'll go ahead and end this turn. Go ahead and just start getting some damage off because we'll be able to take her out pretty much next turn. After we loot with Los. Go ahead and heal Panda. I guess we gotta walk over there really fast. Now we should be able to heal Panda. Fortunately, we can't heal Fane because he he is an undead and we'll end up hurting him instead. Okay, just getting some good damage off on him, and we'll be able to loot this chest really quick, get this scroll, and end our turn. And she won't target Fane because Fane is playing dead, and because of that, we can just run up and just whack her a few times. I was just going ahead and jump down and then just going ahead and just hit her with that. Bam, we win, y'all. Fantastic, GG. Alrighty.
Well fought.
Okay, so it looks like we won.
You may yet be the one. You prove yourself again. A warrior traveling the path of the wand should not be collared like a pet. I suggest you see the Tinkerer. You are capable of so much more.
Okay, so now that we've actually defeated and become the Fort Joy Arena champion, we actually have the option to get our source collar off, but only Panda will be able to do so. Now the issue with this is that if we do that, we will actually end up having to fight any magister that comes in our path, because the moment you don't have a source collar, they're obviously going to pretty much be like, what's going on with this sorcerer with no source collar? So they immediately will try to either imprison us and put a source collar back on us, or from there, they will just fight us. So, alright, so we actually got some gear from this. So, we got the Mangler, the Saw Sword, the Snakeskin Armor, and the Mage's Leggings. So that requires finesse. None of our party really uses swords, to be honest with you, and that's a two-handed axe. So therefore, in my opinion, the best decision is the snakeskin armor, because for one, we'll be able to get arrow thirds, which will allow Panda in the future to get even more utility abilities, but also he needs a chest piece in general, so well, I guess we can't do that. Well, otherwise we can give it to Sabille. And then we can give the ripped shirt to Panda over here. Now we're looking good. For some reason my shield was unequipped. I have no idea why, but I guess that's just what happened. Go ahead and eat this hand randomly.
On the location of your fortune before passing. You wanted an elf to find it. You urge whoever tastes your flesh to go and enjoy what you cannot.
Okay, so apparently there's some treasure that we could find. Let's go ahead and get our party together again. Alright, so at this point I'm pretty sure that we have gained access to tier 4 abilities, but we need to level up, unfortunately, in order to gain access to being able to honestly steal them. But if I wanted to with Sabille, one thing I could do is come over here and respec really quick. And that would honestly allow us to build out our characters way more efficiently than they have been at this point. But I think I'll do that on my own time, and for now I'll just go on ahead and come over here because I wanted to get an item that was over here. I realized I probably could have just teleported over here, but it is what it is. Okay, so we actually couldn't get over here previously, but because we have the teleporter gloves now, we can actually send our party members over here. Now we can loot some stuff. Hopefully get some gear or some loot that we can either sell or find to get a little bit more money. So we already got a sword that we can sell, and some more armor. Hopefully I can actually wear this, because if I can, that'd be fantastic. No, I actually need to get some finesse then, just to be able to wear armor. Like, I need to put at least 1 point into strength to have 11, or at least to 12. Same thing with finesse, solely to go on ahead and be able to wear just about any armor I want. But over here, we have a secret area for some XP and some loot. Got the Viper's Tongue. It's one of the better swords in Act 1, because it gives you strength and warfare. And it allows you to get some serious benefit from your melee characters. So you'll just straight up get more damage, and it's just a sword that does a lot of damage. So we can go ahead and teleport down with Panda over here, and let's continue on. Okay. So now that we have done the we've done Fort Joy, I think we should respec, because I need to get some abilities, to be honest with you, that will allow for us to have a little bit more synergy. First things first, we're going to go over here to Seville. We're going to change her abilities a little bit. Because while she has sneaking, I'm just going to go ahead and give her 2 thievery instead. And that's cool. That's all we needed, honestly, on her. So we got 2 abilities. Everything's looking good. We can steal some abilities for her. Now, well, I will say I will change some stuff. Like, I don't want 3 Scoundrel. I actually would like to have 1 point of warfare as well. That would be fantastic. And I'm honestly good with that in general. From there, I'm going to teach her the battle stomp skill book, because it will allow her to have another form of CC. So that way we can have better crowd control. And sneaking will be so that way we can steal some gear really fast and steal some stuff overall. So let's go on ahead and go over here, see what we can't steal. Now it's some even time. Alright, so here's how you steal stuff in this game, everyone, if you don't already know. Pretty much, go talk to somebody.
Still on your feet, eh? Glad to hear it.
And you take your individual who can sneak, and you bring them over behind said individual who cannot. And sometimes you actually have to get multiple people to look away, so you can bring up another person and have them look the other way.
Heading into the kitchen.
And then you can sneak. And then we can quick save, so that way in case we get caught, we can pickpocket. And as you can see, we can take a whole bunch of stuff. Like we can take all these red scrolls, for instance, right? But we do lose the ability to take other things. And on that note, I'm actually going to reload this quick save. Go and essentially respec again, because I need more sneaking so we can take more stuff. Because we need all the stuff. And unfortunately, you can only sneak 1 time. And then the moment you have stolen from vendor for the very first time, you can't ever steal again. So we have to make sure that whenever we do steal, that is worth it. And that means that essentially we're going to have to go on ahead and lower whatever we can in order to have said thievery. And it looks like we actually don't have any skill points available to us. Therefore, I would say that we probably shouldn't sneak. Well, not sneak, but we probably shouldn't steal quite at this moment in time until we have any gear that will allow us to do so otherwise. Now, if we have any gear that will allow us to steal, that is exactly what we need. But unfortunately, that does not look like that is the case. But I do think I can give yeah, I can give Los this armor. Let's go ahead and give this sword to Fame. And now that I actually have Warfare on Sabille, I should be able to give her this ring. It gives her single-handed, as well as Persuasion and Lucky Charm, which will just help us overall, as well as 2 more action points. It's a very busted ring, to be honest with you, but it's amazing. Therefore, we're going to use it, and this is a modded playthrough after all, so we're going to be using all types of broken stuff. Okay, that's actually looking pretty good. Let's go on ahead and let's sell to her and see. We're gonna steal things back, but for now let's sell to her and see what stuff we can buy.
Glad to hear it. Feel free to take a gander at the stock if you're so inclined.
Can we afford that? No. Yeah, we're just gonna have to honestly just steal from her whenever we can. Okay, so the next course of action. We've taken down just about almost everything within Fort Joy but we have a few more encounters and cleaning up that we actually have to do. So let's go ahead and do them. So we're gonna go on ahead and come down here and go back into where Withermore's chamber was. Now that we have some better support abilities, and we can see if we can't get some more XP so that way we can level up. And definitely gonna make Sabille our thieving character 100%, so that way we can pick locks as well. And because we have the thieving, we'll have access to the dogfight as well that we can do. Alright, so from here we're going to go on ahead and set up our team in the way that we need it to be set up. And that means we're going to go on ahead and get Los, move her over here. I guess Los was not going to go over there for a second. Okay, and now that we have Los set up here, this is important because there's going to be an enemy that appears there. We can start combat. So essentially we're going to go on ahead and we're going to rest. And then I'm going to use my wand and destroy the star. Well, apparently not. I guess we'll go over here and attack with Panda instead. Yes. Now I'm going to go on ahead and delay Sabille so that way these people have to walk up to us first. And that'll be fine, we can actually handle that. Go ahead and fortify up Sabille. That'll be the end of our turn for now. Okay, next we're going to want to go on ahead and just get this rogue out of the picture. We're going to go ahead and teleport the rogue down. We're going to go on ahead and encourage, even though it's only going to be Fane who's going to get it. The rogue is pretty dangerous, so we need to go ahead and get that physical armor down as much as we possibly can. Then we'll just go ahead and hit him with agony. Alright, that was a great dodge. So that's fantastic. Okay, go ahead and heal Sabille. We will sacrifice. Adrenaline. We'll peace of mind. Fame. We shall haste him as well. We will get fire down and do some damage. And then from here we'll go ahead and scorch. That'll be the end of our turn here. I'm trying to get behind it for a backstab. But it doesn't look like that's gonna be possible. That's okay. Go ahead and hit a CC up. Just knock the rogue down and get some damage in. Bam. There it is. Alright. We need to go ahead and get some damage in, get rid of the physical armor, knock this skeleton bro down. Let's get some more damage in. So this turn, go ahead and hit him up. Okay, we're going ahead and buff up. I guess I would want to take down this rogue. The faster we take down this rogue, the quicker we can actually get Sabille help. So let's just take him out pretty much. And here's where we're going to start inflicting damage on this Blade Master over here. Then I'm going to take Sabille as well as Panda, and we're going to be moving over towards this way. Continue to CC with Fane on this melee guy over here. Just get more damage on him. Go ahead and run all the way up here with Sabille. Definitely hurts, but it's gonna be alright. Yeah, you're just getting back for this attack of opportunity. I understand it hurts, but to get in better positioning so I don't have to hurt myself. Okay, go ahead and just pop a health pot. Walk here. And then we should really just hit him with basic. This is where we just get damage off, honestly. He's not gonna be able to go far. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we got physical armor on him, so we can go ahead and you can just go invisible and just do a massive amount of damage in general. That'll be that. That's okay. The fact that he's also close now is honestly good. That'll be her turn. Go ahead and just peace of mind low so that way we can get her damage. We'll haste. Fortunately, we can't haste hasting this, so let's go ahead and get the score dot, get the score dot damage. Let's burn him. Okay, we look pretty good, everyone. Alright, so now all we gotta do is just pretty much just keep on whittling them in the ground until we're done for. I think I'll be able to take him out this turn with Los. Yeah, absolutely. Can I heal that skeleton from here? No, cannot see it at all, actually. Let's go ahead and try and block off his path so that way he can't come up here whatsoever. That sucks. Ooh, okay. We're gonna go ahead and CC him immediately. Hopefully this hits. Alright, good. Okay, good. So now combat should pretty much be over with at this point. I'll just run over here and hopefully we can throw a shield up here. Hit him. Yep. And that's that, everyone. Alright. There were some scary moments, definitely, but overall it didn't go too bad. And now we get to loot. Fantastic, we got a blue. Great. Alright, I think that's our first blue actually, so looking pretty good now.